Hello everyone and now welcome to a game between NiFi and Changer. This game taking place here on a Tyrannus stand. Alright, I believe this is a WarCraft 3 W3 champions matchup here, and we'll see what's going to be unfolding as we see NiFi, who actually chose random, spawning as the red night elf. He'll be going up against Changer, who is on the bottom right hand side of the map as the yellow human. Not quite sure if I've ever cast these particular players before, but this game does come highly recommended. For all of you guys out there who are wondering where I've been and or wondering how my family's doing, everyone's fine. No one got COVID, but well, you know, people forget that there is still other viruses and other sicknesses out there. That my daughter had 103 fever. I don't know what that translates into Celsius, maybe 31. Yeah, a bit on the higher side than you would like to see, as we see Changer opening things up with a Blood Mage first. All right, not quite sure what to expect with a Blood Mage first in this matchup. Not your normal hero choice at all. So Blood Mage first coming in from Changer, and he's going to be going up against a Warden. So NiFi going for the typical Warden first here on Tyrannus, and perhaps thinking that it's going to be he's going to be going up against, say, a Mountain King or an Archmage. No, it is going to be a Blood Mage. And, well, I am curious as to how this particular game is going to go. Blood Mage Siphon Mana not particularly effective against a Warden, as the Warden always has the ability to blink in order to break that, channeled ability. Hope she gets better though. No, she is doing fine now. It's been a couple of days. Well, it is the little cold-like symptoms are now going around across multiple children. So, well, other children did get sick as well. Gonna go ahead and break things down here. Blood Mage gonna go after this. Well, mercenary creep camp here. No lightning shield going down. Interestingly enough, double banish on the two rogues here, as the renegade wizard is, well, currently just slowing everything down with a whole bunch of frost armor, potion of invulnerability left behind, as the Blood Mage will be able to get to level 2. Coming back around, we're looking at, well, the Warden going to be finishing off the last couple of units here. A little bit more damage. One last Rogue Wizard, and now level 2 onto that Warden. Forest Troll Shadow Priest has been picked up by both sides, but no one has any summons in this human versus Night Elf matchup. No Treants, no Water Elementals. Maybe eventually a Phoenix, but then again, well, that's still quite a ways away. Gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3 has been dropped. We're looking at the Ancient of War, picking up some items here. Now going to go ahead and engage, absorb quite a bit of damage once more. It looked as though that Ancient of War was actually walking quite a bit of, quite a ways away to, well, continue this creep pattern here. Tyrannus Stand, one of those maps that has been part of the map pool for quite some time. All right, where are things going to go? Are we going to see a Siphon Mana? No Siphon Mana from the... Oh, there it is. There's a Siphon Mana from the Forest Troll High Priest. Remove all of that precious mana, and then chop off to the Forest Troll Shadow Priest eventually, if necessary, giving it a plenty of mana to continue to heal on up. We are looking at a potential expansion attempt. I don't see a tech to tier 2, so an expansion is most likely underway. Meanwhile, NiFi has not set up a Tree of Life down off over here, where I thought he could try to go for a potential expansion as well. Warden, however, has gone down to the south here with the Staff of Teleportation, able to, well, run away now. It looks like it went for Fan of Knives and Blink. There is no Arcane Tower here, and Changer may regret that now, as the Fan of Knives, well, taking away multiple damage, and then even adding in a Lightning Shield right there. All right, Lightning Shield adding in a little bit more damage. There's a Banish. There's a Siphon Mana. Warden now trying to walk away, able to walk away, break that link, as the Warden, both sides just continue to fight off here. All right, what is going to go down? The Warden Shadow Melding, the Blood Mage, well, using that Cloak of Shadows, holding things off. Where are things going to be going? Perhaps getting in some repairs onto that Scout Tower, Arcane Tower, as the expansion is getting underway. Now, Tech to Tier 2 has begun for NiFi, and the expansion is now already up and running for Changer. Changer may actually benefit from this game going a bit along, as the Blood Mage is already at level 3. Well, Warden now level at 3 as well, as we're going to see another Lightning Shield go down. Are we going to see, nope, more Lightning Shield? Oh, he's going to stand purposely next to the Shadow Melded Warden and say 2 can play at this game. Let me get in a little bit of damage right there. No reveals coming across. There's the reveal. Now there's some siphon mana, wanting to make sure the Warden doesn't have the opportunity to blink away, and that's exactly what happens. The Warden has no chance to blink out. Are the peasants going to try and block here? We see a banish right there, a tactical timing, as with the Warden now going to be in a little bit of trouble, trying to break free. Is that peasant going to end up getting taken down? There is a banish, there is a reveal, and the Warden is still in position. Multiple reveals being used. Staff of Teleportation now being used there, as well, the Warden able to back out. All right. No burning of the Scroll of Town Portal, and this Ancient of War, well, has traveled more in his lifetime than many more Ancient of Wars before it, traveling from this mercenary camp to this Goblin merchant shop, now back down to this the laboratory as well, absorbing and tanking damage. Pretty much a journeyman beatdown a boxer. He just goes into a position, gets into a fight, takes a lot of damage, and then says thank you, gets paid a little bit, eats some trees, and then keeps on moving. Meanwhile, Blood Mage off to the north does get a little bit of slowed, now trying to make its round, trying to make sure to see if there is an expansion already up. Changer trying to, well, save that Forest Troll Shadow Priest, unable to. Micro not at the highest level of plays, as there is just so much going on in this map. All right, Goblin Shredder still wandering around here. A bunch of slow cast across multiple units. Footman now going to run on inside, perhaps try and put some pressure, as the Ancient of Wonders taking large amounts of damage before it finally gets that last bit of armor from, well, being completed. Blood Mage has made its way over as well. It will shut this Ancient of Wonders down before it really gets up and operational. No items purchased whatsoever. Ancient of Lore down to the south here. Forest Troll Shadow Priest escorting back one Goblin Shredder. Still no tree of... nope, there's a Ancient of Lore down here. There's an Ancient of War. There's another Ancient of Lore. And, well, apparently NiFi really is playing like the Night Elf he is, making the forest his home and building bases pretty much all over the place. Never mind, there's a second Ancient of War, so it's been 2 Ancient of Wars just traveling around the map. Warden continuing to, well, make its way back off to the north here. Ogre Mauler picked up by NiFi. Even though there isn't any additional economy for NiFi, I would have thought Changer would be the one to try and hire up more mercenaries to make up for that slight gap here, as we're looking at NiFi coming in with an Ogre Mauler. Look at the number of mercenaries NiFi is bringing to the table, as this Goblin Shredder could have a little bit of problems trying to finish off repairs getting underway. 1 or 2 more shots, trying to finish things off. More repairs getting underway, and the Wisps unable to do much there. All right, there's some siphon mana. We may use a Scroll of Town Portal in order to head back as well, and that's exactly what happened there. Bro, they both are bad players. Why you cast... I don't know. Well, we'll see if Blood Mage versus Warden. I don't know. Maybe someone's greasing Metaphysics palms, but this game did come recommended by WarCraft 3 info as well. Blood Mage. I'm kidding. Metaphysics. I'm kidding. Blood Mage coming back around here. Gonna go ahead and finish things up. Tech to tier 2, nearly done. As we're looking at Scout Tower now getting constructed. Why do players watch minor league baseball games, or why do you watch college sports as opposed to professional football? The players aren't as good. Well, sometimes you see there's different things to see in different levels of play, and you appreciate those different levels of play. Always expecting absolute perfection and does tend to get a bit tiring and a bit old if you're just constantly expecting that from your players. They'll still whoop your one-handed. That may be true. That may be true. And, well, having a good grassroots scenes for WarCraft 3 is always a very, very good thing to have as well. All right, Warden constantly getting banished and being placed in the check by that Blood Mage. Warden very low on mana, unsure of it itself and what to do, as we still don't see a second hero from either of the players. Blood Mage first and is one thing, solo Blood Mage is another, but we are now looking at a Panda following up alongside that Warden. All right, if Changer does not transition into Spellbreakers, I would be absolutely dumbfounded. Between the Breath of Fire and Fan of Knives, things are going to be absolutely difficult, as leaving behind a Tome of Intelligence +2, and the Warden, nope, gets bashed a little bit and doesn't even bother to read it either. All right, Goblin Zeppelin now making its way over, trying to see, well, it may actually end up, is the Blood Mage going to leave behind a Tome of Intelligence +2 only to pick up a Crystal Ball and another Tome himself? Yes, it is, and now able to back away. Panda is at level 2, does have Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. We are now going into triple Griffin Aviary and teching to tier 3. Years back when I first heard that Dragonhawks were, 2003, when Dragonhawks were going to be trained and from the Griffin Aviary and available at tier 2, I knew that it was going to open up Griffin play as well, as players would be able to have Griffin Aviaries all fully constructed by the time their castle upgrade was done. Fan of Knives right there, a lot of banish damage coming across here. That's going to be a little bit of problems. There is, banish again, and then healing spray on both sides. A little bit of slow. Blood Mage could be in trouble. Blood Mage is in definite trouble, as he was dizzy and got taken down. Goblin Zeppelin was shot down right there. Alchemist was hired to try and heal up, but as any player knows, if you lose a Goblin Zeppelin, all of those units suffer dizziness for so long that you may have lost all of those units inside as well. Right, the Warden has had a constant problem of not having any mana, and that continues to be the case as the Alchemist uses up a Clarity Potion now. Blood Mage getting resurrected, going into Dragonhawk Riders as the unit of choice, as the Warden's like, I don't want to be able to break in here either. Griffin Aviary going into Dragonhawk Riders. We should be looking also at Animal War Training and perhaps some level 1 weapons upgrades, as Dragonhawk Riders, to try and counter the Warden by not leaving behind corpses, has been known to work in the past here on the Wild Wild West, also known as Tyrannus Stand amongst the WarCraft 3 community.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alchemist makes its way off to the north here. Expansion for NiFi, or NiFi? It should be Fi, right? NiFi? It could be NiFi. English words don't usually end in, or American English words don't usually end in I. The difference being words borrowed from other languages such as spaghetti or ski. Anyways, making its way back off to the north here, we're looking at the Goblin Zeppelin going to go ahead and drop off NiFi. All right, NiFi. As we're looking at the Warden and the Panda looking to clear up more of these creep camps. It looks like NiFi is going to have a bit of an advantage here, as he's going to have the higher level heroes, and now with a level 5 Warden able to put down large amounts of pressure. Dragonhawk Riders, however, may be keeping the units in check though, as we're looking at the expansion once again taken out. Main bases are going to start to run low on gold here in just a moment. 7 minutes of mining, and that is all you have. So, the next 7 minutes should be absolutely crucial. Animal War Training, is it being started? 7:25, I believe it's already done. And we should also be looking at more weapons and armor upgrades for this, Dragonhawk Rider army, which is relatively weak and very, very vulnerable there. All right, finishing more units off there. Blood Mage is at 4. Alchemist is sitting at level 1. More units are going to continue to get picked off here once again, as the Alchemist and the Blood Mage, Alchemist, the one holding that Scroll of Town portal. Goblin Zeppelin looking to retreat back once again. And still, the map presence and the map dominance of these Dragonhawk Riders looking for creeps to kill. The problem, is the fact that the majority of the creeps have already been taken down by NiFi. NiFi has been really aggressive on the map all across, clearing out the corners and getting higher levels up on his heroes. but is that going to translate to a victory as Changer has a 74 supply army and is now able to just have nearly absolute control of the map here? We are looking at a blink right there, Phantom Knives, and also coming in with an anti-magic shell. A lot of damage being removed there. A lot of peasants going to get taken down. Warden sitting at level 5 as the Warden going to try and back away. Will it be able to back away in time? Yes, able to blink back across the river. All right, placing down a building right here to try and stop some of the direct access to the gold mine could actually work out fairly well, as it would, force the Warden to try and blink twice before getting into position. Couple of things to note though: the expansions on this gold mine, the gold mines at these expansions don't have very much gold. I believe only having, what is that, 12,500 gold at the very start. So they don't stick around for very long either. They can end up losing a lot of gold rather quickly. Anti-magic potion once more, rinse and repeat to try and take down peasants, as Warden or a peasant after peasant easily taken down there. Units now looking to retreat back. A tree of life for NiFi has been constructed. Meanwhile, the Paladin, the third and final hero in this trifecta, Blood Mage, Alchemist, Paladin, for a little bit more healing. I don't see a Staff of Sanctuary though. And between double scrolls of healing, healing spray, and holy light, perhaps, Changer thinks that he doesn't need that Staff of Sanctuary to try and pull back some of those units. All right. But however, and we've seen in the past how effective that Staff of Sanctuary can be if there is quite a bit of focus fire. I don't believe he is worried about focus fire. Instead, rather worrying about, about that Fan of Knives and that Breath of Fire from the Warden and the Panda. Warden once more rinses and repeats. Goblin Zeppelin wants to stay nearby. Is it going to take down the Goblin Zeppelin? Zeppelin blinking back around, trying to reposition itself once more. And it looks as though the Warden does get the memo. You know what? You don't want to be sticking around here all too much. Level 2 armor upgrades, level 2 weapon upgrades already done. And we are looking at only 0-1 upgrades for NiFi's Dryads and Bears. Ancient of Lore gonna get caught out in the open field. Where you make everywhere you home, you do end up having more things to try and take care of. And that, there goes one Ancient of Lore. Warden still only sitting at 5 1/3 right now, not nearly as close to level 6 as I thought he would have been, or she would have been, excuse me, based off of all of this time, as the Panda now makes its way back over. All right, Blood Mage, Alchemist, Paladin now makes its way through. Units making their way back off to the north. We are looking at a couple of wisps working together here while getting trained back up, and we should have good saturation here. Now, it looks as though NiFi is going to be the one with the advantage. He has a decent sized army. He has the hero level advantage, and he's able to mine a bit longer. Actually, I take it back. Changer also with an expansion of his own on the bottom left-hand side, already fully mining away. Goblin Zeppelin picking up all of those peasants right there to try and protect them. Is this the fifth game of GSL? This is the first and only game so far. I don't know if I may have actual time to cast the second game, so we'll go ahead and try and see. Scroll of Healing being used there, but one Dragonhawk Rider just outside of that range of that Scroll of Healing. Healing Spray could be used. Siphon, Mana, Breath of Fire coming across. There's another Scroll of Healing right there. And so much poking apart. 60 supply compared to 30. 73 as the Dragonhawk Riders are just owning the skies. But so many Forest Troll Berserkers. It seems like NiFi pretty much knew what his opponent was going to be up to. Coming across. Cyclone now picking up that Blood Mage once more. More Siphon Mana. No more Fan of Knives or Breath of Fire as the Dragonhawk Riders continue to fight back. 56 supply compared to 58. So mass banish across multiple Forest Troll Berserkers as units are now getting taken down. Paladin does not have Divine Shield. Instead uses Banish to try and hide temporarily. But how long is that really going to last right there? Potion of Invulnerability transferred over. Healing Spray also being used as well. Alchemist has the Scroll of Town Portal. Holy Light. These units are trying to keep all of them together alive and well, as both the Panda and the Warden have Orb of Venoms. Staff of preservation being used right there as more damage is coming back across. Are we going to see the death of a bear? A druid of the claw, actually in druid form, has time to transform back into a bear and gain a little bit more hit points. Dragonhawk Riders, Blood Mage, Alchemist trying to hold the door here. Warden trying to finish things off. And still, this battle is absolutely crazy as the Paladin trying to head back. Banish has been saving units left and right. And wow, what a story. You're a horrible father, Dad. No, I'm banishing you for your own good. Blood Mage apparently doing exactly that as the Paladin gets down to 2 hit points. Also, nice Banish shield on the Alchemist, yeah. Alchemist now, well, we'll see where all of these units are going to be going next. Alchemist, Staff of Sanctuary trying to heal up some more units. Knights are now out here onto the battlefield. They are going to benefit from that 3-0 upgrade. Meanwhile, an Ancient Protector being built by NiFi over here on the bottom left as the Warden now going to lead the charge here and get to level 6. This is the game-changing position that we needed to see. There's level 6 right now, Siphon Mana. However, Warden doesn't have enough mana to do what it wants to do, and that is summon that Avatar of Vengeance. Meanwhile, Tomes of Strength, the sacred holy text, completely ignored, just like it is in The Last Jedi. Anyways, Dragonhawk Riders continuing to walk around here once more. We're looking at Alchemist, Blood Mage, Paladin sitting at level 2, nearly at level 3. Staff of Sanctuary continuing to teleport units back as well. Is there still a sacred text here? Okay, no, that one's gone. This one is still here. All right. Top right-hand side of the map, NiFi looking to set up that 3rd and final base over here on the top right-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Avatar of Vengeance already pre-summoned. Moonwell's used, and now in comes the Warden. Plenty of corpses to go around. Peasants are going to end up getting taken down. Goblin Zeppelin trying to pick up the last, poor peasant. Changer bringing over a Zeppelin. The peasant thinking to himself, yes, someone's here to save me, only to see that that is not the case. No Cloud here, as the Ancient Protector gonna take down this Dragonhawk Rider. Or is there gonna be a Holy Light? No, there isn't. No Staff of Sanctuary either. Unnecessary loss. Changer, perhaps his attention diverted elsewhere, as we're now seeing Griffins joining alongside of the Dragonhawk Riders. All right, in comes the battle here. Dragonhawk Riders, Fairy Dragons as well. Griffin's going to try to engage as the Warden comes across with some big damage with that Orb of Venom. More damage coming back across here. Blood Mage sitting at level 5. Paladin wants to get to level 3, still just a bit shy. To get from level 3, as we're going to be looking at a bear. Oh, one more shot on that bear. Bear was down to 5 hit points, but just not enough focus fire at all. That bear would have given, does give level 3 to the Paladin, Paladin was able to get to level 3 as attention was focused onto the bear, as Fairy Dragons now getting taken down as well. A cheer to the labor of love. Crota gives stream at a high quality. Thank you, PJ Nom Nom Nom. Coming back through 52 supply compared to 58. 46 supply army compared to 41. A little bit of regrouping is needed, as we're going to see Sundering Blades and a bunch of damage. Forest Troll Berserker is going to be able to make it. No, it is not, and it wasn't even denied. Alchemist gets up to level 4. Level 2 Acid Bomb is in order. There goes a Fairy Dragon. Siphon Mana trying to remove mana away from that Warden. Meanwhile, back down over here, the Avatar of Vengeance trying to shut down the expansion as another Dragonhawk Rider gets taken down. Brewmaster sitting at level 5. Level 3 Breath of Fire is on the table. More healing spray to try and counteract, as still more damage being absorbed. There's that Breath of Fire right there. Griffins should be engaging. Why aren't they? As the Alchemist, Holy Light, Banish, a very powerful 1-2 combination. It just doesn't look like that big of a heal, as the Alchemist finally gets taken down. More Banish. Warden finally using a Scroll of Town Portal to head away. The Griffins could have tried to burst down. Scroll of Town Portal heading back right there. Teleporting not too far away. Could have tried to line up the follow-up attacks, as the Knight does get Staff of Sanctuary. Thank you, Light, for the sub, as the Tree of Eternity roots itself in the middle of nowhere to get fortified armor. 46 supply compared to 50. Both sides fighting their way through. No expansion down to across here. No new expansion being set up by Changer. Changer looking to follow up and finish up this game here, as Siphon Mana coming in from the Blood Mage. Level 6 Warden. Level 5 Brewmaster unable to take up anymore. Getting closer into the action as the Griffins continuing to fight here once more. All right, Knight's now trying to look back here once again, as the Blood Mage trying to retreat back. mass Dryad's going to poke apart multiple units, trying to save these knights with Banish and Holy Light as the Warden escapes at 106 hit points. Brewmaster could be in trouble. Potion of and vulnerability right there as we're still looking at more units trying to retreat back. There goes another Griffin getting taken. Powerful as the Griffins are against Banish units, the Dryads are continuing to poke apart those units without much issue or effort, as the Dryads slow poison coupled with the fact that the Griffins can't fight back is making this an uphill climb. Warden still sitting at 150 hit points, but the Warden has been able to blink around pretty effectively. 51 supply compared to 46. Changer has the larger army, but Changer's army, some of it is already back at home because of those Staff of Sanctuaries. Army relatively small here, and with really no way out as the Alchemist is trying to get resurrected. Are we going to see another Banish Holy Light trying to save? Blood Mage says, you know what, maybe I do need to get a Scroll of Town Portal to try and save some of these units. Paladin could be in trouble trying to retreat back. Paladin gets taken down right before the teleport home. Chaos Frost, thank you for the sub, and thank you for gifting out subs. It definitely does help. Yeah, ever since losing my channel partnership, for some reason everything seems to have dropped off significantly. Maybe I'm not getting promoted near YouTube, but thank you to the loyal viewers out there, and thank you to everyone who subscribed on YouTube and followed on Twitch. Big thank you to all my Patreons, supporters, and my Twitch subs. Coming back around, Dragonhawk Riders looking to poke apart at this entangled gold mine here. NiFi is mining away here. Meanwhile, over here, back at the other side, Changer only has about 4.5 minutes of mining left. He needs to try and close out this game quickly. Otherwise, NiFi is going to be able to start taking a commanding lead, as he'll be able to mine without having to take any additional space on the map. Changer does have this expansion over here to the top right, but structure, no towers there. It will be rather difficult to defend. Coming back through, as I mentioned, 3-2 upgrades on those units. Knights, Blood Mage, even with a Phoenix, how much damage really can be done here, as we are going to be looking at, an Avatar of Vengeance as well. Breath of Fire pushing things back across. Slow Poison Paladin now looking to retreat back. No Staff of Sanctuary for the Paladin to heal back up before moving out, as we're going to be looking into an engagement. Siphon, mana, a quick rejuvenation though, as we're looking at some more damage coming back across. Slow Poison coupled with Orb of, or that's only Slow Poison, not even Orb of Venom. There's a Staff of Sanctuary for the save. There's a more Siphon mana, as the Warden unable to, chase after that target any longer. Expansion over here to the top right. Only one Goblin Shredder. Goblin Shredder could join in on the fight here. That's going to be a little bit of a strange situation, as the Goblin Shredder is one of the few units that is completely immune to the slow poison of the Dryads and the Orb of Venom damage over time. All right, there goes a Dryad there. More Dryads could get taken down. And, there goes another Dryad as well. Banish coming back across. There's a Holy Light trying to save back up. There's some healing spray as well. Big heals coming across the board, as we're looking at a Dragonhawk Rider finally taken down. Battle still raging on through here, as low hit point Dryads are going in and out of battle. Has to be very, very careful. A little bit of micro can go a long way, as a Dryad does get taken down alongside a Dragonhawk Rider. Both sides losing units left and right. There goes that Dryad down to 32 hit points, able to back away again, finally getting taken down. We are looking at 44 compared to 47 supply, as Holy Light continuing to save. So much healing between these three heroes. The Blood Mage using Banish as another way to heal up more targets as well. There goes another Dryad once more. Knight in that frontline spot. Goblin Shredder still joining in on the fight here. Healing spray trying to heal up more units, as the Goblin Shredder will finally get taken down. Will it? Finally gets taken down, giving level 6 to the Brewmaster. Level 6 Brewmaster. However, the Blood Mage has been constantly keeping the heroes in check by taking away all of their mana and now bringing out a Phoenix. All right, 3 ultimate abilities. The Phoenix is now in play, trying to go after all of these units as well. It looks as though a Dragonhawk Rider will get taken down. More damage getting added in. Banish followed up with the Phoenix, and the level 7 Warden falls. A level 7 Warden falls at the hands of bonus magic damage from a Phoenix, and coupled with Banish as Breath of Fire now forcing the Brewmaster to try and retreat back here. Holy Light still coming across here. Spirit of Vengeance should be coming to an end. The Phoenix is down to 160 hit points. Is it going to end up surviving? That is the question there. There's a quick Cyclone as Earth Storm and Fire coming back across here. Phoenix Egg, is it going to get attacked? No, it is very, very low on aggro. Healing Spray, Holy Light saving up the Alchemist. Banish doing a great job once more as the Phoenix is back in play. More magic damage is in store once again. Alchemist still in that front line spot. More Siphon Mana. Needs the Siphon Mana into the Paladin. Paladin needs the Holy Light. Holy Light banished once more. Alchemist getting up into that higher level heal again, as there is just so much synergy between these three heroes, even though it doesn't look like it at first. Goblin Shredder still fighting its way through. There goes Storm, as now it is finally Earth that is left. Earth is not going to get taken down, and now the Panda is back pretty much at full health. All right, Phoenix Egg back in play here. Is it going to end up getting taken down? Are we going to see a Holy Light? No Holy Light there. Blood Mage will have to wait another 90 seconds in order to summon that unit back up. Griffin continuing to fight back here. Surround, 3 units around, trying to take down that Panda. Panda, even with Drunken Brawler, unable to get out of this brawling fight here, as we're looking at the Griffin Rider down to, well, down to 400 some odd hit points. Level 6 Brewmaster gets taken down. 42 supplied now compared to 29. But there is this hidden expansion over here by NiFi on the bottom left-hand side. If he gets that up and operational, that may be enough here. And is Changer going to even start trying to mine over here on the top right? Yes, he is. There's no sign of this game ending whatsoever, as the Warden is going to be able to break free, down to 200 hit points, down to 194 hit points, and the Warden is out. Warden is able to get out in time. Not enough damage on that Altar of Elders. Paladin now going to be in some serious trouble. Is he going to be able to break free right there? There's a Staff of Sanctuary for the save, as a new knight joins, or a refreshed knight able to join in on the battle. Healing Spray coming back across here. A Griffin now trying to join in, trying to get some of that healing spray for himself. However, ends up not getting very much of it, or the tail end of it, as the Griffin Rider now tries to back off, taking a lot of damage over time between the slow poison and that Orb of Venom. All right, Shadow Strike coming into play. Panda comes across and comes out from nowhere from the tavern, able to, well, heal back up. And suddenly a level 7 Warden and a level 6 Panda are back out onto the battlefield for NiFi. Top right-hand side of the map, Changer is mining once more. Paladin, or Blood Mage, looking to resurrect one of the heroes. Paladin is already back, or was Staff of Sanctuary, able to be saved. Now needs to get back that Alchemist, who is sitting at level 5. This has been a back and forth battle. I don't know, this distance walking seems a bit farther. Changer perhaps could have mined a bit more if that Town Hall was just that much closer. And now NiFi is going to be in a seriously strong position, as his Changer is now out of gold, and NiFi is currently mining 2 gold, 2 bases to none in no upkeep. He can easily just sit back and, well, mine in no upkeep and let the economic advantage really carry him the rest of the way. He has the economic advantage, he has the hero level advantage, and, well, he may come away with this victory in the end.
A player's forces are under attack.
Coming back around, Griffins, Dragonhawk Riders trying to put pressure. 47 supply compared to 55. Remember, Changer doesn't have that many workers, and with that, not that many workers, what does that mean? Phantom Knives coming back across, going to try and finish off that gold mine. Able to finish off the gold mine, stop and halt some of the mining. Meanwhile, Peasants are going to quickly spot the bottom left-hand side and say, wait a second, how long has this been here? What is going on? About 3,000 gold has been mined from this gold mine. All right, Army now going to try and make its way back over. Changer finally realizing the precarious situation that he's in, needs to, well, stop this gold mine from mining, and doing it quickly. Every second is another 7 gold that he will have to combat against, and from the Army. Siphon Mana, Warden now trying to fight its way through. Griffins, Knights are all here as well. There's a quick banish. Warden taking quite a bit of damage, trying to retreat back away, as the Griffins and the Phoenix trying to add in more of that damage as well. Rejuvenation is going to be in order to try and save, as there's a quick roar right there. Breath of Fire going across multiple Griffins. Dragonhawk Riders are fighting right there, healing Holy Light's trying to save more of those units as the Druid of the Claw quickly gets taken down, not forgetting that there's so much magic damage that it really can't even stand one volley. Units are trying to retreat back now, but this is all buying time for NiFi to try and get this entangled gold mine and more gold out of that gold mine still. 48 supply compared to 54, 43 supply army compared to 38 as the, well, Siphon Mana coming back across the other way. More damage still adding on through. Dryads continuing the fight here. Knights continuing to fight back. Who's going to come out on top here as the Warden could end up getting taken down? Are we going to see a banish, Siphon Mana from the Brewmaster, Staff of Sanctuary or Preservation onto the Warden as the Warden was able to get free, but not, the Dragonhawk Riders are simply just not moving fast enough from those Dryads. Coming back down to the south side here, repairs are in order. Blood Mage may actually get to level 7. Alchemist is nowhere to be seen still. Is it getting resurrected? No, it is not. No Alchemist, as the Paladin and the Blood Mage will have to work together to try and finish things off. All right, a couple of more peasants going to get taken down. Level 7 on that Blood Mage. Plenty of mana, and units are going to continue to try and fight their way through as those, well, Dryads are going to get poked off slowly but surely. Level 3 Holy Light on that Paladin. Level 2 Devotion Aura. That is a lot of armor on those Dragonhawk Riders, but only level 2 armor, not level 3, as more Dryads are getting poked down. All right, Banish. Brewmaster could have another very, very bad day here in just a moment. Is it going to get banished again? So much damage. Staff of Preservation transfer and does get... Warden is suffering the same fate as well. Is it going to get a rejuvenation? Yes, it does. But the bear that sacrificed himself could end up getting blasted away. Heavy armor coupled with lower hit point in druid form, coupled with banish, and that bear's health just dropped like a rock. Thanks for the gifted. Yeah, that was absolutely great. All right, it looks like Changer is going to try and hire up and rehire at the tavern that Goblin Alchemist. Long distance mining is in order. How much more gold does he need? Well, needed about 700 gold siphon mana into the Alchemist. Paladin could give off another healing spray as well. Remember, the Blood Mage, even though it looks like it's low on mana, that mana bar is consistent with, well, percentage of mana. So 10% of his mana is still enough to easily, or 5% of his mana is still enough to easily siphon mana away from one of his opponents. Coming back through, Tree of Life about to fall here. 57 supply compared to 49. NiFi does have a decent size army, 41 supply compared to 44, but the mining could end up getting distorted. In comes a Staff of Teleportation, and in comes the Avatar of Vengeance. Units trying to retreat back every which way. How much damage are we going to see? Healing Spray trying to save the units as well, as the Avatar of Vengeance now trying to pull back here. Needs to really go after these units. You can just stand, or the Phoenix should be close enough to the Wisp to actually truly deal damage. As the units continue to try and retreat back, units are now backing themselves into a corner. Is this safe? Trying to back themselves into a corner, only one way in, one way out, but they're able to fight fairly easily as that bear can easily get taken down once more. Griffins and Phoenix able to easily take down the bears. Meanwhile, there goes Earth, or I believe that was Fire. Fire quickly taken down. Earth could easily get taken down as well. Just that heavy armor, as the Alchemist could be in trouble. Down to 80 hit points, down to 39, down to 40, and the Alchemist gets sent back home. Meanwhile, a Warden is taking a lot of damage as well, getting banished, and there is that Phoenix Egg. Is it going to be able to hatch back up? Storm able to pick back up that Blood Mage once again. Continuing this fight, Paladin could be in trouble. Paladin unable to survive as the Pandas of Earth was able to get in one Pulverize, and Changer throws in the towel, giving the GG. NiFi coming away with the victory in the very, very end after a back and forth battle in what has to be one of the strangest Blood Mages, Blood Mage versus Warden first here on Terranistan. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Stay tuned for more WarCraft 3.